Hello and welcome with Flow with Ren. I'm Ren and today's class is for period cramps. So it's going to be a really soft restorative class. If you have a pillow, bring a pillow. If you have a bolster, great. And you may need a block today, don't worry if not. Just something that can lift your hips up, so a pillow that you can fold or a couple of pillows, maybe even a blanket if you're feeling cozy. So it's just a really soft restorative practice and we'll get started. So if you have a block or a pillow, we're going to start by lifting the hips up. So what this does is create space in the pelvis. And we're going to bring our feet together in a cobbler's pose. So you don't need this tight to the body, give yourself some room, creating space, allowing gravity to do its thing. And you're just going to simply rock the knees. This helps flow, it helps relax the muscles. And you don't need to engage any muscles. So normally I would say engage your bunda, activate your core. But really we don't want any stress down here. We want it easy, fluid. So even your breath, don't force it. Just opening up the pelvis. For that time of the month that can be a bit squiffy for us. We're going to come into a cross-legged position now. Staying up on your pillow to give that space in the hips. We're going to take the left hand to the ground and just lift the right arm overhead. Breathing easy. Nothing fancy. And we're going to flow over to the opposite side. So right hand to earth, left hand to sky. And floating it back to the opposite side. And floating it once more. And coming back to centre. We're going to take the legs wide to a wide angle stretch. So you can stay up on your pillow here. And if you have a second pillow, use that. If not, just take that from underneath you. And we're going to bring that to our left hip. So we're just going to turn towards our left foot. Keeping some active toes here, but sort of relaxed in the central body. We're just going to breathe in and breathe out. Relaxing over. You can take a bend in the knee here if that's more comfortable, just to relax in your belly, your chest, over that leg. Just a few breaths. This time of the month can really zap your energy, so there's just a time to restore and relax. Two more breaths. Gently pushing yourself. Bring that pillow across to the opposite hip, so your right hip. Turning towards your right foot, some active toes, but gentle in the central body. Inhale and relax over. You can bend that knee if that's better for you today. Trying to relax the head over to allow the weight of your body to just move forward. No need to pull or grab, simply being. Walking yourself back up. We're going to come to the centre. If you have an extra pillow, it might be worth just stacking them. For me, I'm going to grab my bolster because it's a bit higher for me. And you're going to take that down the central line and just relax over. Maybe give the pillow a hug. If you're feeling tight, just bend the knees. Next inhale, you're going to come back up. Remove your pillow or your bolster. We're going to come through to all fours. Gently in your own time, there's no rush. And we're going to take the big toes together and the knees wide. And again, don't engage the muscles here. It's very natural for me to just... So it's a reminder for me and a reminder for you. Just relax the belly, just a soft cat-cow. Keeping the hips wide. Exhaling as you round the spine. Inhaling as you drop the belly, creating movement and blood flow through the pelvis. Coming back to a neutral spine, you're going to take the left hand and reach it to the sky. And then thread that underneath the right arm, dropping the ear to the ground. Inhale, you're going to unravel and place that hand back on the mat, opposite side, so right hand. And then thread that through. And unravel the spine, placing that back on the mat. Now if you have a block, you might want this for the next move. So we're going to come into a yogi squat. So it's again keeping the hips open, allowing gravity to do its thing. So you can come into your normal yogi squat, or if you're wanting some support, take the block underneath your bum. Just sit upon it, keeping the hips open, creating that space. Push the elbows into the knees. A couple of breaths here. Pushing the heart space into your thumbs. And breathing into any tensions you might be feeling, any pains. With every exhale, just relaxing the muscles. Regulating our nervous system and our energy. Now we're going to take this block away. Coming back to our knees. We're going to come into a child's pose. So if you have your pillow or your bolster, you can come lay upon the pillow, so bring that between the legs and give your pillow a hug. Just really gentle and warming. Nothing to do here, just lay and relax. And the next inhale coming up. Just moving your bolster back. You can turn onto your bum. Going to bring the left foot into the center line. Take your pillow to your hip and we're going to fold forward. Again, you can bend that knee as you relax over. No need to grab or hold. Just relaxing over. Closing the eyes down if that feels good for you. One more breath here. So we roll up, taking it to the opposite hip, bringing the right foot into the midline, bending the knee and relaxing over. Taking 4 meditative breaths in this posture. And rolling up the spine. Option here, so you can come onto your back into cobbler's pose, so that's your feet together laying on your back, reclined cobblers. Or if you have a bolster, bring it right up to your sitting bones and you can come back into a supported reclined cobblers, creating space in the hips. If you don't have a bolster, just lying on your back. You can bring your hands to your belly, and your hands just down by your side. It's quite nice opening your chest up while you lay on a bolster, stretching out the shoulders. Closing the eyes down in this posture for 3 more meditative breaths. Bring your feet to standing, so hip width apart, knees to sky. If you're on your bolster, pushing up and rolling it out the way to lay on your back. I'm going to take our peace fingers into our big toes. If you can't reach this, just grab your ankles or your shins into our happy baby. Just rocking a little side to side, massaging into the lower back. Keeping that pelvis open. And then for our final pose, we're going to take Shavasana. If you have a blanket, grab a blanket. If you have your pillow or your bolster, you can come bring this come and bring this underneath your knees. Just relaxing over. Whatever position feels good to you. And you can stay here for as long as you like, long after the video is over. If you need that time to rest, then take it. This time of the month can be really squiffy for us. Sometimes it can really zap our energy, our emotions, physically. So take this time, if you have it, just look after yourself. You deserve to be taken care of. As I said, if you want to stay here, please do. And I'll see you next time. Namaste.